Good morning, everyone. Jan Fursden here from Fursden House. I just want to do a quick little addendum. I've made some changes to my Sewing Keepsake album that I wanted to share with you. If you'll recall, I had a tassel, and I've changed the tassel out. I had several items that I had on there, and it just wasn't feeling right. And these are the items that I removed. And now this one's very old, and this one's very old, especially this one, but it just wasn't, I don't know, something was nagging at me. And that's not old, it's just new, and I had it on there because, yeah. And then it dawned on me, well, change it out, put some other things. So this is what I've done. I've added 2 items. That's from a very, very old 1925, I think, 1930. It's leather. And it was one of those old-fashioned wind-up, what do you call them? Tape measures. They're like 100 feet or something like that. Well, this one was literally falling apart, and I jumped at the chance of having it. And so I took it apart the rest of the way, and I've cut it up, and I've just put a little, what do you call it, a clasp of some kind to hold on to it that allows you to hang it. And then the other thing I did was put this on there. Now, and I've had this I think it came from my mother-in-law. It's from England. I'm going to zoom in here. It's the Olympic chest, throat, and lung wafers made by the Victory V people. Looks like Nelson, Lancashire, England. And it's just a little tin, a little metal tin. And I had my amazing husband just drill a hole straight through both top and bottom. And it still opens, but of course it's difficult to open one-handed, and it's also difficult to open because now it's held by here. But I know what's inside, and I'll tell you. There's a razor, the kind that has the double side open. So, and I can't remember how many times I found that in sewing boxes and what have you, in sewing tins. My gran had one in hers. My mother-in-law had one in hers. So that's in there. Some antique buttons, some vintage, what do you call them? I just went blank. Safety pins. The old safety pins, which are still in use today, I might add. And what else is in there? I think, a needle, an old needle. It's rusted and everything, and 2 little tiny pins. And I'm not sure if I showed this earlier. Oh, yes, this was a slight change. So these 2 little pins on the top there, let me zoom in again. They were on this, but I took them off of that and put them on that. And I think that's the only change I've made to that. So let's turn it around. And that's another change. This is all that's left of the original spine covering. And it was in bad shape. I just could not save hardly any of it. But I did save this piece right here. And it's leather. And you can see that I cannot cut straight worth anything. And it's plainly indicated there. But I had forgotten about it, and I'd put it away for safekeeping so I wouldn't lose it, and then almost forgot that I had it. So I've added that there, and I thought that looked really nice. And if you'll recall, in the first video, I didn't have a closure. I'm trying to hold the video, or the phone video, and then do this, but that's my closure. I took off the metal piece. It was kind of a triangle piece, and it lapped over here, and something was there that it originally hooked into, which this side was gone, but I had this one piece, and I thought I'd keep that on there, but no, I decided to remove it. And, excuse me, Kathy from Decatur, thank you, Kathy. She gave me this idea. She was over about a week ago, and we had a wonderful time together. And she brought several journals that were just amazing. And one of the journals she had a clasp like this, and I thought, oh my gosh. So I took a picture of it naturally, because I take pictures of everything and then save them from ideas and stuff. And so this is my version of that, and it's got a few lovely pieces. This is an antique metal button. I'll zoom in. And I had 2 of these, and I was like, And I didn't want to take them apart with the little thing. So it hangs down funny, but I don't care. It's just neat. And here is a beautiful little cross. I love it. That's a reflection of my faith. Here we have, I'm a little croaky this morning. This used to be, it was a long chain. I'm not sure what it was intended for. I've forgotten that part. But I took it and I turned it into a necklace. And I wore it for ages and ages. And then when I retired, I stopped wearing so much jewelry, so I just took it apart. And I've been using it for some time now, just bits and pieces. But it's just lovely, and you can see the pretty flower work there. And I love amber. And here is a watch top. And that's just to reflect the time, because this is obviously, you know, it has older things, younger things, all kinds of stuff. Here's another piece. Again, I've used that one piece the same as the other. It isn't a bead. It's a gemstone of some kind, and I can't remember what the gemstone is for the save my soul right now. But it belonged to my mother-in-law. It was a whole string of these on a metal. I don't know. They were hooked together by metal, whatever those metal things are called. Yeah, those things. Pins, maybe, that are bent over. And again, I love amber, and I thought, well, that would be a nice thing to have there. And then we have the key. Whoops, come here, key. I love keys. My friend Peaches does some amazing decorated keys. And then this last little bit, it's just a tiny little gemstone. And it's so tiny, I was afraid it was going to get lost. I've been saving it to use myself, and it's a blue-green stone. And I thought, well, now's the time. So there you have it. Those are the changes. Just wanted to give you an update. I hope you're having a lovely day. It is gorgeous out here. It's like 64 degrees in August in Alabama, and I'm loving it. Take care, and may God bless. Bye-bye.